It's the final game. 7-2 in Nairobi. This history-making tournament for Kenyan rugby. Sold out all weekend, and Kenya are looking to go through the entire tournament unbeaten for a 5th straight win. George Oru and Asati have been excellent. The likes of Patrick Odongo have provided plenty of pace. For the USA are a seasoned rugby sevens professional outfit. They will take some beating here.
This place is about to go off. Not only in the crowds, but on the field as well. Two superb teams, historically and across this weekend. USA, one big slip-up. They will be desperate to do something to disrupt the home fans here.
A huge roar in Nairobi as George Oru leads out his team onto the National Stadium. The best will the shujaa to the gold medal here on home turf. They're up against the USA side, who have had a defeat here at this tournament, but they still have a chance to snatch the medal off Kenya in this final match.
This is a matchup of passion versus precision. The passion from Kenya, driving them forward, playing with exuberance. And how precise can USA be? Can they play with the detail and the discipline, as that test has talked about, to get the better of this raucous home crowd and superb home side?
Kenya with the unblemished record. USA one defeat all weekend, but it all comes down to this for the gold medal in Nairobi. Kenya all in red, wrestling for possession. Asati and Odongo and Kevin Wakesa are there, and they muscle up early and win the turnover. Big Kev puts a mark on this final match.
That's a good way to get yourself into the game. Peter V's under there, no chance, absolutely swamped. There we go, Asati on this side. Odongo's in there with Wakesa. Strong men. Yeah, pump him up. Let's go.
Set. Behind the ball.
Asati gets it away. Ojwang to Patrick Odongo. So fast, but a really good tackle on him from David Still. Penalty to Kenya. They don't like the call, USA. Lucas Lecamp last up. Kenya, though, can make a decision here. Maybe choose a scrum or kick to the corner for the line-out. We'll see. Scrum it is.
Oh, we're looking to be ruthless here. Here's the penalty. It's so dangerous, isn't he? Odongo go around the outside. David Still just a split second too slow rolling out, according to the referee.
Sammy Asati, huge crowd in the distance, watches on. Running a sharp line, as he's done all weekend. Chrisan Ojwang, John Okoth gets it away. Back to Asati. Numbers to the right if they can shift it through the hands of Amaitsa. Odongo, back to Amaitsa. They keep it in field. Asati under pressure from Steve Thomasine. Camp working hard. Cummings is there as well. Lucas Lecamp needs to let go now. He's on the floor. Recycled ball here for Kenya. And does John Okoth onto that? Wakesa. Ojwang.
Onside one.
Good tackle from Jack Wendling on the near side. Back into midfield to Odongo. He's often the man that comes up with the try-scoring moment. Good step from Amaitsa. A really good tackle from Peter V for the USA. Good defensive set so far for the team in white. Now it might open up for Kenya. Ojwang cuts in field. Cummings making big tackles out there for the Eagles. Here's Kevin Wakesa. Patrick Odongo saw a half gap, went for it. Door closed. Looking for the turnover. USA. Brilliant. brilliantly done on the floor from Oren Bitzer, the former wrestler. Well, he muscled up there to win that jackal.
That's an outrageous turnover. Kenya were just knocking at the door, working so hard. The dog puts his hammer down. It's Bitzer who makes the chop, bounce up onto his feet. Bit of help from Peter V. Look at him getting his head in where you don't want to put it. Big clear out coming in from Oro as well. Bitzer just about doing enough to hold his own weight there.
One of the Paris Olympics, a serious knee injury at the PR7s, was much of the 2025 season. It's great to have Bitzer back because he's so important those kind of moments. Despite the turnover, it is still fun in Nairobi. Cummings wins it at the front, down to Thomasine, his captain, this new captain. New head coach, Zach Test, in charge of the Eagles these days. Here's Stevie Thomasine again to Aaron Cummings. Shows a little bit of space for the man who came up with the turnover, Oren Bitzer. Lucas Lecamp sees a bit of space on the short side, kicks it ahead. Getting back for Kenya is Asati, but it sits up for Lucas Lecamp. Leading point scorer in Nairobi. And that is a touch of class from Lucas Lecamp for the USA Eagles. They score first.
Well, that takes his tally six for the weekend. I'll tell you what, this guy is special. We've seen it time and time again. He has just got X factor. His skill set and vision. He sees it down the short side. Presence of mind to put it on the toe. And how about the pace to get after it? It's being hounded by Asati. In the end, gives up the chase. Lecamp with a moment of magic to get the USA on the board. So much talent.
Two minutes to go, first half. USA lead it by 7. As it stands, coming in. Germany on 13 points after their win over Belgium. That's one ahead of Kenya at the top. There's a knock on there, though, on the floor from the Eagles, so David Still and Co will have to turn on their heels and defend here. 90 seconds to go, first half.
I thought Big AC, Aaron Cummings, was going to catch that straight off the kickoff and go over for another try there. It was right on the money after boot. Thomasine.
Kenya deep in their own 22. Looking to respond after a Lucas Lecamp try for the USA. David Steele and Lecamp put him over the sideline. Really good defence. Chrisan Ojwang bundled into touch.
So we're talking about the Kenyan boys doing the muscling up.
One side, please. Come off in the middle.
There was an old expression in Hong Kong, wasn't there? If you ever get bored, you can turn around and watch the rugby. I think that applies here as well in Nairobi, this lot.
12.
Are just having one big party. Of course, they're loving the rugby sevens as well. That's why they're here. But gee, that looks fun out there, doesn't it?
Time out.
So USA with a chance to extend their lead. There's Thomason, brings it off the top. Still. David Still the third, former American football player. Massive unit, 6'6", 220. Peter V inside to Wendling. Good feet from the number 13. Back to Peter V. He's dropped that. We will have a reset here. Time on the clock for Kenya to respond.
And whereas for the USA, shut down their attacking opportunities. They've used David Still at first receiver quite a few times on set piece. And why wouldn't you? The guy is an absolute giant and packs a punch. You can see he just swings his head there just to look towards the space. And when you're a little bit rusty, a little bit off, those are the ones that end up hitting the deck. When you're in the groove, they stick.
Samuel Asati has a sneak down the blind, comes open. Can Patrick Adongo come up with a moment now? High tackle, penalty Kenya. Here he goes. He taps Adongo. He's got his captain Oro with him. He'll just run it into contact and lay it back. John Okoth. Thought about the ball to Wakesa, holds on. Look at Luke Slakamp again at that breakdown. Asati. Asati kicks, partially charged by Thomasine into the hands of David Still. Really good tackle on him. Cummings has it. Back to Wendling. Now Thomasine again. Peter V now. Hits and spins, there's Peter V. This is final play, first half. USA leading by 7. Aaron Cummings gets up, goes again. Former captain of the USA Eagles. And the current captain, Thomasine, ensures that the decision goes their way.
Peter from the ref there is Captain George Uro. He's deceptive, he's so tall, but actually he's got the mobility in the hips. He gets really, really low over that jackal, so he almost looks like he's off feet. I'm not sure he was on that occasion. Aaron Cummings sucking in the big ones. He was the one man who made the carry.
We'll go to half-time with the USA leading Kenya in the final match of the tournament by 7 points to 0. One final huddle for the USA Eagles. You can see Zach Test there, the baseball cap, doing the talking. His first top-tier tournament as head coach of this USA team. Another opportunity for the Kenyans to get a dance on at home. Kevin Wambua, head coach of Kenya, with a few final words to his team. Down by 7 here. Find a way back here. They can win the gold medal at this tournament. Here is the live table. Germany beat Belgium in their final game. So currently they're on top. But Kenya, if they were to pick up a losing bonus here or win this game, they would win the gold medal. There's the man who scored the final try last night. Safari for Kenya. He's coming on, fresh legs. Top of the second half. Here we go. 7 minutes. 7-2 in Nairobi. It all comes down to this for the shujaa. USA restart play. Taken well by Amaitsa in the air. John Okoth at scrum half. Asati. Good carry from Safari, the new man out there. You did feel they needed maybe a little bit of extra energy. Shiasi Safari. Patrick Adongo. Sati in midfield. Kevin Wakesa. Puts big hips into the tackle of David Still. David Still defence has really improved in sevens of late. Here's George Ordo, the captain, trying to make something happen. John Okoth and he pops it over the sideline. The pass was meant for Shiasi Safari. To give back to the USA as well. Their defence has been first class, Tom Mitchell.
Yeah, crunched up, been loose by Amaitsa. Said they're organised. Oh, just having a look on those images there. Some tight bodies across that USA group. Aaron Cummings taking the knee at scrum time. Desperately trying to recover. Such a slender lead. We'll be dipping into the reserves. There's a long time to go in this game. It's Kevin Wambua. Coach watches on.
Peter V gets it away through Thomasine to LeCap. Spots at the halfway line. Ball's loose. Just gets flicked up by V2. David still in the nick of time. Anything could happen there. LeCampier, first receiver. Brilliant try from him in the first half. Seemingly no room to move. Chips it forward. It's set up beautifully for it. That's why they lead 7-0. Now David still loves to run in open space. Patrick Odongo desperately holds on to a bigger man, but not rolling away as the call. USA get the penalty.
Key to that, top scene on the follow-up, pinned him in. It was a good bit of defensive work on the end, because tell you what, 1v1 against David still is not for the faint-hearted. Odongo did a really good job of chopping him down, scything him down. Here it is. I mean, two great athletes, different sort of athletes going at it toe-to-toe. How good is that? What an image. Thomason pins Odongo in the wrong side. That's where penalty.
Yeah, Thomason, 30 years of age, 65 odd tournaments on the HSBC2 series. Been around.
Didn't realise he's only 30. I was telling his old man yesterday. Got a lot of years left. He feels like he's been around forever. He's such a key part of this outfit.
Wendling, the short side, he's going to score for the USA. They catch Kenya napping at the set play. That's 12-0. That's a smart play again from the Eagles. They're tactically getting it just about right here.
Talked about precision at the top of this game, but it was the nous of Thomason. We talked about all his experience. He's been around for ages. He does the quick throw to the front. Wendling was alive to it, and he gets his reward. He gets a score in this final game of the weekend. A guy who gets through so much work.
And that takes Kenya out of losing bonus point territory. So 14-0 to the USA. Long way to go, 3:45. He's one of those, quiet achievers, isn't he? Wendling just gets about his work, deserves a try. Bitzer. Wendling. Brazil. Jake Brazil, younger brother of Ben. Coming around the corner. Here's Bitzer. Counter-ruck from Kenya. They need the ball. They're desperate for it. And they finally get a penalty going their way.
Didn't wonder whether the penalty was going to go the other way. The initial counter-ruck was good, but then they looked to me like they went off their feet. Lucas, the camp, thought the same. He's not happy. He's also apologising. There's obviously something broken down in that passage of play for them.
Fresh legs for the USA, Adam Chandler and Marcus Tupuola.
It's to get caught a little bit going backwards, and Kenyan defenders get a sniff, drive through. Well, Kesa lending his weight to that. Not considerable weight, that is.
11, sorry, subs. 11. 11 and 22.
I don't know if he'd survive in that, so Roots.
It's the new Hong Kong Sevens. The Nairobi Sevens, I tell you what a party it has been all weekend. Kenya down here in their final match. 2:43 to go. They need to score quick. Can all change real quick. 2 converted tries. We go to golden point. They're a long way from the try line though. We played some great stuff all weekend. Chelsea Safari sets it up for his captain to get it away. Chevalier latches on and wins the penalty for the USA. Nice work, Chevy.
Coming off the bench, bags of energy, so diligent, so keen, great attitude. Will Chevalier really wants to do well for his team. He does really well on that. He had no right to stay on that jackal. Cagey times for Kenya now.
Great response has been from the USA, hasn't it? I mentioned they were 28-7. They lost to Germany in their penultimate game. It's been a really good performance so far from Zach Test boys. Here's LeCamp in midfield again. Oro thought about the intercept, but it's into the hands of Chevalier. Chevalier, he won the turnover and he's off to the races here. Looking for support. Good tackle, Abakusi. Brazil. And Adam Channel says we'll score another one. And that might well be enough. Are you entertained? Nairobi.
Well, there's certainly a window into their motivation. They wanted to stick it to the home crowd a little bit here. Uro gambles on the interception, misses it. Chevalier sets off. Good presence of mind to look for support, head on a swivel. Somehow they survive a four-person clear-out opportunity from Kenya. And Channel carries the pace and power around the bend.
Okay. Tom off, you got injury.
Tots it down, gives it the big one.
Thank you.
Well, it'll take some shushing to quieten this Kenya crowd, but USA are doing their best.
You good to go? 18 seconds.
So 21-0 now. What that means is USA, despite taking all 3 points out of this fixture, won't be enough to catch Germany at the top. And that's a brilliant restart. Deep into Kenyan territory. Every moment, it seems, Tom Mitchell, this USA team are getting it absolutely right.
In the middle. In the middle. 2 by 2. Thank you.
They really found that groove again coming into this one. Been really accurate, USA. Kenya have been good. They just haven't had an answer to it.
George Orr, the captain, runs away from Channel. Crowd willing him on. George Orr wins the race. Kenya get the try. It won't be enough to win the match, but that's the moment these adoring fans were waiting for.
Well, it was all the way down their own half. And if there was going to be one last say in this, it was from the skipper, from King George Uro. And he goes all the way, the big striding legs, chased by Channel, all the way to the try line.
That is full time. And the USA get the win over Kenya by 21 points to 5. Kenya had a chance to win the tournament, and they run into a very good performance here from the USA Eagles. Full squad effort from them. Everyone who came off the bench, like the likes of Channel and Chevalier, really did add something, and they had a bit too much for Kenya. 21-5 it finishes, and we look ahead to Montevideo for round 2. What that means for the overall table is that Germany have won the gold medal here in Nairobi. And they've snuck up on Kenya and the USA in some respect. They had a really good opening to the tournament, Germany. And they finish on 13 points on the top of the table, and that is enough for them to take gold medal honours here in Nairobi. There it is. So into Montevideo, Germany will take 20 points. You'll get 20 as a winner of each tournament. USA here finished second on their head-to-head against Kenya. They'll take 18 to Montevideo, and Kenya will take 16 points to Montevideo for finishing third. Uruguay, who had a really good finish to the tournament as well, will take the 14 points to Montevideo.